Hey everybody, we're back in First Chronicles with the names again. Now 2 days ago I posted a unique video. I did chapter 4 and I was just getting so tongue-tied with the names, I decided just to post a link to a professional recording of the Christian Standard Bible of First Chronicles 4 from Bible Gateway, from their website. And it's kind of funny. My videos don't get high hits, but right now that video has 5 views, according to YouTube, which is my record for the 2 week span there. So pretty interesting. Maybe I should every day just post a recorded link. But no, seriously, we are back in First Chronicles chapter 5. Now, chapter 4, where I struggled so much, was descendants of Judah and Simeon, and it's a 43 verse chapter. It's a decent length chapter. This chapter is shorter. Chapter 5, instead of being 43 verses, it's 26. Yep, there's 26 verses. And we're dealing with the tribes that remained after all the fighting and the battling and claiming the land. The tribes that stayed on the east side of the Jordan River: Reuben, Gad, and the half tribe of Manasseh. So we're going to give this attempt. A shorter chapter. I think hopefully I can get through it. And if not, I'll do the same thing. But we're not skipping these chapters because God includes them in His Word. And so for whatever reason, even if we don't understand it, He wants us to have these chapters. First Chronicles 5, these were the sons of Reuben, the firstborn of Israel. He was the firstborn, but his birthright was given to the sons of Joseph, son of Israel, because Reuben defiled his father's bed. He is not listed in the genealogy according to birthright. Although Judah became strong among his brothers and a ruler came from him, the birthright was given to Joseph. The sons of Reuben, Israel's firstborn: Hanok, Palu, Hezron, Carmi. Joel's sons: his son Shemaiah, his son Gog, his son Shimei, his son Micah, his son Reiah, his son Baal, and his son Bera. Bera was a leader of the Reubenites, and King Tiglath-Pileser of Assyria took him into exile. His relatives by their families, as they are recorded in their family records: Jael the chief, Zechariah, and Bela, son of Azaz, son of Shema, son of Joel. They settled in Aroer, as far as Nebo and Baal-Meon. They also settled in the east as far as the edge of the desert that extends to the Euphrates River, because their herds had increased in the land of Gilead. During Saul's reign, they waged war against the Hagrites, who were defeated by their power, and they lived in their tents through the region east of Gilead. The sons of Gad lived next to them in the land of Bashan, as far as Selecah: Joel the chief, Shapham the second in command, Janai, and Shaphat in Bashan. Their relatives, according to their ancestral houses: Michael, Meshullam, Sheba, Jorai, Jachan, Zia, and Eber, 7. These were the sons of Abihail, son of Huri, son of Jeroah, son of Gilead, son of Michael, son of Jishishai, son of Jado, son of Buz. Ahi, son of Abdiel, son of Guni, was head of their ancestral families. They lived in Gilead, in Bashan and its surrounding villages, and throughout the pasture lands of Sharon. All of them were registered in the genealogies during the reigns of Judah's king Jotham and Israel's king Jeroboam. The descendants of Reuben and Gad and half the tribe of Manasseh had 44,760 warriors who could serve in the army, men who carried shield and sword, drew the bow, and were trained for war. They waged war against the Hagrites, Jetur, Naphish, and Nodab. They received help against these enemies because they cried out to God in battle, and the Hagrites and all their allies were handed over to them. He was receptive to their prayer because they trusted in him. They captured the Hagrites' livestock, 50,000 of their camels, 250,000 sheep, and 2,000 donkeys, as well as 100,000 people. Many of the Hagrites were killed because it was God's battle, and they lived there in the Hagrites' place until the exile. The descendants of the tribe of Manasseh settled in the land from Bashan to Baal Hermon, that is Senir, or Mount Hermon. They were numerous. These were the heads of their ancestral families: Epher, Ishi, Eliel, Azriel, Jeremiah, Hodaviah, and Jediel. or Jadiel. They were valiant warriors, famous men, and heads of their ancestral houses. But they were unfaithful to the God of their ancestors. They prostituted themselves with the gods of the nations God had destroyed before them. So the God of Israel roused the spirit of King Pul, that is Tiglath-Pileser, of Assyria, and he took the Reubenites, Gadites, and half the tribe of Manasseh into exile. He took them to Halah, Habor, Hara, and Gozan's river, where they are until today. And that is 1 Chronicles chapter 5, the middle chapter of these 9 chapters of names. And that one wasn't half as bad. Also, there was some narrative in there, some talking about warriors and stuff, some easier sentences to read than just a list full of names. So thanks for hanging out with me, for listening to me read this chapter. I hope you have a great day, and I hope to see you back here for our next reading.